What is up, YouTube? I'm Devon DaVinci, leader of the Renaissance crew, and you're watching DaVinci Reacts. Now, today I got a video that I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. This is another comedy reaction. Alonzo Bodden, a very funny guy. You see him on all types of different shows, whether it's the Joe Rogan show or Young Turks or different types of news networks or just about anything. He does not hold back his opinion about just about anything. So if you guys want to go ahead and check out somebody that just has no filter and just does not care about other people's opinion, then go ahead and check out Alonzo Bodden. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and check this out right now. If you want to go ahead and watch this video, though, I really suggest that you watch the video before you watch this reaction. I do have the original link in the description box down below. You can click on it, go to the channel, go ahead and watch it. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and give you the channel's name. So, this is the only video that they uploaded. Well, just click the original link, I guess, and watch the video. If you like it, give them a like. But anyway, this is Alonzo Bodden, Fearmongering and Arrogance. Who's Paying Attention 2011. So let's go and check this out and see what it has to offer.
This is the news. Who's paying attention? They just throw shit out there. Who is listening? Every day there's something new, something's going to destroy us all, then it disappears. Swine flu. I love the swine flu. I do. I'm a huge fan of the swine flu. You know why? Because swine flu is the only disease that comes and goes depending on what else is in the news. And then they always come up with this thing, oh my God, it's a swine flu. It's the worst disease in history. It's going to kill us all. It's an absolute pandemic, and we're all going to die unless you wash your hands. That's all I got. It's the worst thing in history unless, you can kiss a pig long as you wash your hands. That's not a pandemic. We used to have flus you could respect. Spanish flu. Now there was a kick-ass flu. Spanish flu killed hundreds of millions of people worldwide. You know how powerful the Spanish flu was? If we were in a room full of people like this, one person, oh shit, we're all dead. Seal the doors, we've all got Spanish flu. They're trying to scare me with the swine flu. Well, what happened to the bird flu?
Shout out for everybody that knows facts about swine flu because they played Plague Inc.
Remember the bird flu? Weren't we supposed to be dead by now? No, really, I don't know about you. I stopped paying my bills.
This is before the resurface of Ebola also, so.
Hello, Visa, bird flu's coming. I ain't paying shit.
So throw that on the list also.
No, we're all gonna die. It's on CNN. I'll go out with a low credit score. It's okay. Yeah, I can die with a 517. I don't mind. Bird flu. Sick chickens. That's what that was. They tried to scare us with sick chickens. We got wars going on. We have an economy that almost completely collapsed. We got terrorism. We got everything in the world is wrong, and I'm supposed to be scared of a few sick chickens? Oh, 50 people died in China. Really? There's a billion of them. I'm not gonna panic because a few of them checked out. I wasn't scared of bird flu. I was trying to catch the bird flu. Maybe it'll offset my SARS. That's right.
Another disease from back in the day.
Yeah,
Some of you may not remember.
SARS? Every time an Asian coughed, oh no, it's the SARS. Think I was worried? Hell no, I was shooting up with the SARS, trying to beat my mad cow. That's right. You remember the mad cow? Huh? Every time you ate a hamburger, oh no, that might have mad cow. Think I was worried? Not at all. Vaccinated myself with the anthrax. It's all bullshit, and I'm not scared. There's always something that's gonna kill us all. A few years ago, tomatoes were deadly. Yeah, a tomato was gonna kill you. And the year before that, it was spinach. The FDA is run by a 7-year-old kid that hates vegetables.
You know what's funny? It seems like they always like alternate. One thing will come out, then another. Like, all right, well, first we have bird flu. Okay, well, then we have messed up tomatoes. Okay, then we have swine flu. Then we got spinach. I think that what this is secretly there's an underground organization of meat eaters and vegetarians that are going to war with each other. And they're trying to hurt each other's name by trying to make what they eat sound the most deadly, or what the other person eats the most deadly, and try to get as many people to be against them as possible. Bird flu. Okay, well, that got the meat eaters mad. So now they start talking about the tomatoes. Okay, well, that got the vegetarians mad. Now they're talking about the swine flu. And oh, that got the meat eaters mad again. So now they're talking about spinach. And then they mad cow. It seems like it just keeps going back and forth. Vegetarians, meat eaters, we need to have y'all relax, get together, and just start eating paleo or kaleo or whatever the hell it's called, goddammit. Because it ain't working for me.
Minute now, broccoli will be the most dangerous substance known to man. And this is nothing new. They've been trying to scare us for years. Remember the killer bees? What happened to the killer bees? Some of you are young, you don't even remember. The killer bees were gonna fly from Africa to South America, right? Then they were gonna ease up through Central America, hang a left, come in through Mexico, and kill us all. The Mexicans made it? Where'd the bees go? Where's the Arizona bee? That's what I want to know. It's all fear. We're all going to die.
The Mexicans made it?
When's the world going to end? Oh, 2012. 2012, right? Who told us that? The Mayans. I've been around the world 4 times. Guess what I've never seen? A Mayan. Not one. Never bumped into a guy at the airport. Mayan, no shit. Well, we've been looking for you. Yeah, I'd love to worry about 2012, but I'm still waiting for this whole Y2K thing to kick in. Oh, you remember that bullshit, right? Get your money out the bank. The ATM's not going to work. Your health records are going to disappear. Your computer's going to explode. Holy shit, it's Y2K. Oh, didn't happen? Never mind.
Pretty much, that's how it was.
Sorry, we missed. Happy New Year. It's all fear.
I remember that New Year. I was at my cousin's house, and nobody was really panicking or anything. But me, being somebody that watched the news a lot as a kid for some reason, I don't know why the hell I watched the news all the damn time as a kid, but I was panicked. I didn't know what the fuck was about to happen. So when it did happen, I'm sitting there thinking, like, okay, is anybody going to report on this? And nothing. Nobody really said anything. Like, some people talked about the fact that the clock just switched, but that was it. Not everybody. There were people that were like fearmongering the hell out of it, and then nothing. I will address that after the video, though.
It's all fear. It's all about keeping you scared. There's always something new that's going to destroy the world. We got the global warming. Have you heard? Getting hot outside. It's getting hot outside, and we're all going to die. And that's when I call bullshit. All right, global warming, that's fine. That's science. You come out and say, look, scientists have noticed the polar ice caps melting or the ocean level rising. That's all good. The minute we're all going to die, now it's fear. Now I call bullshit. I got questions. Okay, Mr. Weatherman, you're telling me how hot it's going to be in 50 years? How come you don't know if it's going to rain next week? How about this, my scientific friend? You explain the difference between partly sunny and partly cloudy. Once you've solved that little mystery, we'll work our way up to Armageddon. Also, when did the meteorologist become the hottest chick on the news? Have you seen the meteorologist lately?
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Shit, let's go to the pole.
Y'all know the meteorologist I'm thinking of. Mexico.
Meteorologists got it going on. I don't know, it just seems arrogant to me. Whenever humans say we can destroy the planet, it seems a little arrogant, because in my book, whenever man challenges nature, nature has no problem whipping our ass.
Pretty much.
Mother Nature has never been impressed with human achievement, all right? Hey, look at my beach house. Whoosh. I don't see it.
That was it.
Nah, I see a lot of beach. I don't see much house. Kidding, man challenges nature, nature kicks ass. We had a volcano in Iceland. Hey, I'm flying to Europe. No, you're not. Nature just closed the sky. The entire sky is closed because nature sneezed. You do not mess with the force of nature. Nature ruins places, earthquakes. Nature just shaking shit up. Haiti, Done. Japan, Chile,
Just a couple of seconds of
it took us
rumble.
100 years to build that. Took me 3 seconds to get rid of it. Done. And these are terrible tragedies. Don't get me wrong. I feel bad whenever it happens. These natural disasters truly are tragic. But you know what I don't need? I don't need another rich celebrity or movie star or singer on TV telling me to send in money for this tragedy. All right? Listen, you make $20 million a movie. How about you kick down $1 million and cover me on this? Yeah. That's right. We are in a recession. When I get my job back, I'll be sure and text in $10. And then they hit you with the children. Oh, what about the children? There's thousands of orphan children. Well, send them to Angelina Jolie. She loves them. She can't get enough of them. She'll start a farm. It'll be okay. It's always something. It's always one thing after another, and it's always the end of the world. Huh?
Yeah. So, as he said, fear-mongering is a big thing in the news. I've talked to you guys about this before, but for those of you that haven't seen my previous videos, the news is designed to get you to come back for more. What is the way to get you to come back for more? Through fear. If they know that there's something out there that you're scared of, you're more likely to continue to watch the news because you want to see the latest update on the possible thing that could ruin your whole life or destroy everything that you've ever built or anything like that. Like, that is what they're designed for. So when people stop and start talking about, CNN or MSNBC or Fox News are all biased and this, that, and the other, you're goddamn right they're biased. You know why? Because that's what the fuck their business is designed for. Stop watching all that bullshit and get your news from just reliable sources. Learn to fact check. Learn to look up reliable sources, because a lot of times people will tell you stuff, but if you don't bother looking deeper into it and to see exactly where it came from, who said it, or anything like that, you're going to be spouting some stuff that either is just a half truth or it's just flat out bullshit. So, like I said, make sure you check and see if what you're about to say actually happened or is real. There are a ton of people right now that are sharing millions of Facebook articles and different listings and factoids and things like that that are 100% flat out bullshit. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen articles that talk about some artist, not artist, but some movie star. You'll never believe what they look like anymore. And they had just terrible health, blah, blah, blah. And then you read the article and it's like, okay, they had the flu. They recovered. Everything's okay now. Like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate the goddamn news format the way that it is right now. I hate it. I used to watch the news all the goddamn time. Like I said before, I used to watch the news all the freaking time as a kid and growing up. And let me just put it this way. I am a lot less stressful or a lot less stressed out now than I was then, and that's because I don't watch the damn news no more. I get my news from reliable internet sources, and even when I do read about the internet sources, I will still go and look at the opposite opinion or some other news article or some other news agency that I know would tackle the article from a different slant, so I can try to get the most out of something as possible. And when both of them can get together on certain facts, then I can go ahead and conclude, okay, well, that's more than likely true, because both of them on different sides can agree to this one particular fact. Okay, that's true. But when both of them have difference of opinion of something, that is when you want to dig deeper and try to find other sources that might tell you whether or not it was true. Now, I can't tell you for a fact exactly what you have to look for to find a reliable source, but for me, whenever I look for a reliable source, I try to look for news agencies that talk about things in the past that have been confirmed to be true. How many articles does this news agency release that turns out to be bullshit? How many articles does this news agency release that is clearly clickbait or something designed to get you to read it? How many news articles does this news agency create that happens to be extremely biased, or the way that they phrase something, or the way that they get a story across is obviously trying to sugarcoat one side while condemning the other? Like, these are things that you should look out for when you're looking at news articles. If a news article is talking about a specific person and they start calling out names and things like that, like you're calling a person out of their name and insult them in some way, then chances are it's a bullshit site. So that should be something that you should always be on the lookout for. I feel like too many people are falling into these bubbles. Like, you stop and you read the articles that favor what you want it to be, or what you want the news to be, and you don't bother to look at the other side because you don't want anyone criticizing your viewpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. If you have an issue with somebody criticizing your viewpoint, or you have an issue with someone saying that you're wrong about something, then that just means that you either have like an extremely low self-esteem, or you're just completely what's the word I'm looking for? Not insensitive. What? It'll come to me. I was thinking about the word earlier, but I'm not sure why I can't think of it now. But it will eventually come to me. Insecure. That's the word I was looking for. Insecure. If you have an issue with somebody addressing something that you may believe or anything like that, and if they just present some type of counter argument and your immediate response is to like talk mess about them or call them out of their name or something like that, then you're being insecure. You cannot withstand criticism. And usually that is also a sign that what you believed wasn't good to believe in the beginning. That just means that you had fallacious reasons for why you believed that. So, whatever. Anyway, that's been this video. It's probably gone on longer than I wanted it to go, but it was something that I felt like people needed to see. I saw the article about arrogance and fear-mongering, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. We have to watch this. And I'm glad I did, because I like Alonzo Bodden. I haven't seen that particular clip, but I will be looking for more of his stuff in the future. But anyway, I'm Devon DaVinci. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share. You've just been a little bit more enlightened. Before I go, though, I want to let you guys know you can follow me on these social media platforms. I stream on Twitch every single week. I usually have a weekly schedule that's on my Twitch page that you can go ahead and look at. Sometimes it changes, but I change it every week or so. I try to change it every week. That way it's not too frequently of a change, but you can look at it and see what my weekly schedule is. And I'm mostly active on Twitter, so if you want to follow me there, this is my Twitter handle. I usually post updates and things like that, information about videos that are coming out. So if you want to go ahead and follow me there and have a little bit of a more behind the scenes look at this channel, then be sure to check me out at that social media platform. Anyway, I'm Devon DaVinci. You just been a little more enlightened. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the deuces, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my future videos. Deuces.